Hey, old people, grab your ear. Hold on. What do they call them?
Grab your ear aids.
Hey. Take 5. Hey, old people, time to grab your ear aids and crank that up to 11, because this movie, your thingy, Confessions of a Teenage Man, because for some reason, they decided not to include an audio track, or they did, but it's one that's so mumbled.
It's like Helen Keller giving it
that was terrible. You want to try that again, son?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, hold on. It's like if Buzz from the Melvins decided to write the script with some drunk homeless people, and then they had other drunk homeless people just do the audio for it.
Tried so hard on that joke, shot my pants.
Yeah, crap.
It's like Helen Keller giving a teaching it.
Take 17. Jesus Christ, can we just get through this? We haven't even started.
Oh, we haven't.
Okay. Mumble, 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 like mumble, mumble, mumble. And then they just took that volume down so it sounded like this. And then you put a foreign language on it. So it's all a bunch of, I don't even know what's happening. Story plot. What? What? What?
What?
What?
Was that my cue?
No.
Okay.
Story plot. This movie broke our brains. All right, let's make that clear. I just reviewed Flesh Blanket not long back and said it was the worst movie I'd ever seen. That's not true, totally true. It's in the top 10. This movie's ranking up there pretty close, okay? This movie, I don't even understand. Okay, first of all, I read the plot, and it was supposed to be a woman gives a muscle woman, big strong, show your guns. A muscle him gives birth to a placenta that's alive, and then she raises it like a normal person. He goes through school, has some troubles, gets a job, yada yada yada, right? And I thought to myself, wow, that sounds great. No, it was the most boring, dramatically boring. It wasn't even dramatic. It was really slow and drawn out and boring and mumbly. What are your thoughts, Mr. Person?
It's like Helen Keller teaching a kindergarten class.
You already said it, but
well, I got it right that time.
Okay, he got it right that.
Yeah.
Good boy.
Golden star for
You
me,
did good thing. He made a good joke.
I did.
Jesus. Anyway, so other thoughts on the film? Oh yeah, that sums it up nicely. Save yourself about an hour and a half. Go into the nearest alley and watch two homeless people have a conversation. She breastfeeds the dead dog. I thought it was the carpet. No joke. It's fake boobies, of course. It's a dude dressed as a chick who has a giant arm because she just injects steroids or testosterone or whatever it is.
I don't think that's
hey! She injects into something in her arm. I turned Italian for a minute, alright? Hey, she gives in the meatball in her meatball. What? This movie apparently affected us.
Wear a tinfoil hat while watching this.
You have to, because it did something to our brains, apparently. We did not intend to come down. We intended to have a real review.
Yes, we did.
The guys who wrote and directed it haven't done a damn thing. They've done like 3 little films that were like in 2011 and 12 and 13 or something like that. This was in 13.
You can count!
This is what's left of my placenta. Alright, this is what happened there. And I raised my placenta like it was a real person too. Look what happened. Oh. The little placenta, he's just wanting love. So he goes out and finds a girlfriend who eats him. And then he wants to find love, so he watches TV shows about Bambi shitting out another Bamba, and then eating the placenta. And then he freaks out about it. Then the dog eats him. And then his mother, I think, wants to eat him. And then the priest eats him. And then a lot of people apparently eat him. And then he goes and, like, gets his car set on fire because he has a car. But he gets beat up by the bullies at school because he's not that cool because he has a car.
And he's a placenta.
And he's a placenta. Oh! Frank Henenlotter. You know, I love you to death, dude. Old school fan. See? I remembered something. I had all these...
Actually, science fact, your brain remembers approximately a couple thousand things per second. Proceed.
Placenta in this movie very much so reminds me of the films of Frank Henenlotter of Basket Case, which back in the day was a great movie. There's 3 of them, where Basket Case, it was about 2 brothers, one of them Siamese twins, and he cuts them off, and he ends up being alive, and Belial's all, ah, and he eats everybody. This placenta was like the bastard child of the Basket Case, Belial.
Who's their cousin?
And it's ridiculous. It's very, very similar to that. And if this movie would have been good and awesome and filled with blood, guts, and gore, I would have said it was like Basket Case 4, an homage to the old Basket Case film. But no, it's kind of like a snooze fest. And then make a ham sandwich, come back up and not have missed anything. You literally watch a placenta watch TV for like 10 minutes. The excitement is real. Troma released it. Some foreign people made it. I think they're German. I'm very disappointed in my homeland for that one. No, Germany. No. Gooder value. Bestest value till from Rammstein. Being a chick, giving birth to a placenta, breastfeeding the carpet. The last 5 minutes. Amazing. Amazing last 5 minutes. Does the last 5 minutes justify the entirety of the rest of the movie?
No.
Not at all. But that last 5 minutes, amazing. I'm going to ruin it for you because you're not going to want to watch the rest of the movie. You can just skip to the last 5 minutes, save yourself a bunch of bullshit, okay? The placenta goes crazy. Crazy! Puts on army gear of his dead father's after learning that his father's whole legacy was a lie, and he wasn't really in the army. And my son's favorite part of the whole film.
He just started shooting babies in the face.
Shoots babies in the face. Well, I mean, you don't see him shoot the babies in the face, but assumably he shoots a bunch of babies.
Well, you saw a baby with a hole in his face.
Oh, yeah, well, yeah, he did have a hole in his face. So he shoots babies in the face.
Yeah.
At the hospital. Amazing.
It is.
And they did a great job just in the last 5 minutes. And then he goes to the perverto priest guy who was giving him the tickle massage earlier in the movie.
And he molested him.
Well, we don't know if he molested him. It was very insinuative that he molested him. Very insinuative that the priest gave him the tickle massage and then molested a placenta. If you can picture that. Then eats him at the end because he's on the run from the police after shooting a hospital full of babies. Because as a placenta, he was upset that he could not have a relationship with the girl he loved who bit him in the bathroom because she didn't want him to watch her use the toilet. That sums it up. I mean, I'm not wrong. Take your morning meds. Don't eat placenta. I ate a placenta, actually. I ate my daughter's placenta. True story.
Yeah, mine.
No, I didn't eat yours. Yours had frostbite, or freezer burn.
Maybe you fucking directed.
Maybe I did. Watch your mouth. Boop. Let's finish this review right.
No, hang on. Let's do this again.
Do what again?
That way you don't have to say watch your mouth.
Watch your mouth. What?
That way you don't have to say watch your mouth.
I don't even know what we did.
You said you were at my placenta too, didn't you?
No. Freezer burn. So,
why are your hands so cold?
Because visually, I give it a Helen Keller out of I'm Blind. It was very dark, a lot. You couldn't tell what was going on. You couldn't tell if that was a blood trail, a shit stain, a slime trail. You don't know what was on the floor. It was, I don't know. I don't know what that crap was. It was weird. Okay. Audio out of, I give it a
Audio.
Audio. I give it a out of acting. I give it a. Maybe they weren't acting. Maybe they just are alcoholics. Okay, so they get a paper sack out of alcoholism for their attempts. I don't know. Writing and directing, I'm gonna give that a. You had a good idea. Out of you should have left it up to Frank Henenlotter and Rammstein to have created that fucking movie. You should have wrote the idea down and said, Frank, hook up with Till. Boom! That would have been fucking epic. Okay? Epic movie. Pow! You guys? No. Never do it again. So in the review, I just want to say... You're supposed to say dumb stuff mumbling along with me to play along!
Oh.
Jesus.
We're not putting that part in there. Okay.
I'm totally putting that part in.
Okay.
Mumbly?
Oh,
Jesus. I want to thank my special guest.
Tickling floating banana toothbrush.
Find me on all of your favorite social sites and join my insanity. Whee!
Look what I made!